Hi guys, welcome to the video. In this one, I am here with Mario on this side. We're here to talk about the Big Five and the hostish, and our predictions. You ready?
Hope you are.
Yeah, always. Let's go. So the first one is Ukraine.
Yeah, don't care how you feel. Get out of my way. Yeah. Guess I got a heart of steel.
Oh, the host country. Well,
They're not really hosting, are they?
our host country, let's call it like that. You see what I did there? Okay, well. Anyway, yeah, Ukraine. What did you think about their song last year?
Yeah. I like that song last year. I actually gave an 8 on my rating.
Sorry?
I actually gave them an 8 on my ratings last year. I did like the song. I never said I didn't like the song. I just don't think it was a winning song. And I'm pretty sure out of those 400 and something points, don't tell me that some of them wasn't sympathy votes, because it was.
Some of them, but was it enough? Do you think there is a reason, for example, why this year the song from Ukraine is a little bit different than their usual selection?
Well, you know what? I didn't think they were going to win, to be fair, but I still think these lyrics could be seen as a little bit as meaning about the war, because Heart of Steel, and kind of making sound like the Ukrainians are strong, they have a heart of steel, and they won't let anything beat them. So I do think they're softly playing the sympathy card a little bit there, and they're on the betting odds. So I kind of feel like that's a little bit, again, predicting they're gonna get a little bit of sympathy votes again. I don't think they'll finish top 10.
Oh, but they have fallen. They have fallen quite low in the odds, considering the percentage they had at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, they were leading by quite a margin in the beginning. But what do you think about their song and about their selection? And
well, listen, you were the first one, not me.
let's start with the song. You know.
Well, you know what? I actually like their song. I just don't think it's as memorable as last year. I think last year, even though it wasn't exactly directed about the war, because the song was made before the war, it was kind of made as an anthem for the war. Yeah, and I don't think the song will ever be seen as that, because I don't think the sound of the song is not very Ukrainian-ish like last year, and I think it misses a lot of that element. And also the fact that they're not singing in Ukrainian, which is something that I miss a lot, because Ukrainian is very, very lovely language to hear on, Eurovision. I wouldn't really listen to it anywhere else, but I do miss that a lot. And I'm glad they added that bit of Ukrainian in a song, but I still think it wasn't enough.
For them to do well, or
no, for them to do more. They put like 2 verses in Ukrainian. I still think they should have made more, because it just I feel like they did that to make it sound like, yes, we are Ukraine, don't forget. But it wasn't enough. They need to make like a whole the second part of the song. They should have made the whole thing in Ukrainian, because it just felt like a waste of verses to make just those 2 verses in Ukrainian, if that makes sense.
actually, I actually share your sentiment. I mean, I know I have read about what Ukrainian people said about their national selection and everything, and actually I was quite shocked when I saw that a lot of people from Ukraine actually wanted this song to win, for the sole fact that they wanted the change. Actually, even though for example, Ukraine is my favorite country in the Eurovision, and they are quite high always for a reason, especially. First of all, I think Ukraine has in general the best staging for Eurovision. I think Ukraine has really, really great staging, every year, but they also have a great song every year, and they have it in their in their language. Not every year, but quite often. The thing is that I've read that a lot of people just wanted new music to represent them, so that is one of the biggest reasons why Hard to Steal won. I don't know. I liked a lot of more songs from Red Beer more than Hard to Steal, but I can understand the fact that people wanted something new.
Yeah.
I just feel that Ukrainian identity is missing in this Eurovision music, and that Ukrainian identity is, as you said, is what makes Ukraine a great host in Eurovision. If I mean, there are not only bad things to that song. I think that this track in general, it offers consistency, and it has a dark atmosphere, and I like that beautiful rhythm it offers. But the problem is this song is too short, and because it's too short, it doesn't have a bridge in it, which means that I never feel that song. It never establishes itself. It's there, you hear it, but it never sends that message. Even though, for example, you said the lyrics maybe offer a few political sympathy votes, even if they did, I don't think the message was able to transfer anything. It's okay song, it's a modern for something from Ukraine, but the whole song is just kind of lacking energy. It doesn't fulfill the listener. Yeah, I'm sure there are people who will like this song, but even those people, I don't think they will be completely fulfilled. I feel like this is the song that you if you really like it, you're gonna have to listen it twice or the third time, but not to hear it again, but just to get that feeling of being so close to that fulfillment in the song, but you have to imagine it to get it a little bit more. That's how I feel about this Ukraine. I don't know. It's there, but it's just not finished, basically.
Do you think in part there's a little bit of the artist's fault? Because I feel like last year the group, it hit home for a reason, like, but this year I just don't feel like a lot of connection with the artists.
It's lost, you mean?
Yeah, it feels like I don't know. It feels like I don't know. It feels like they feel like it's already won. I don't know. When I see them, I feel like for them I just don't feel any empathy from them, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense actually. Maybe that's why we are a little bit different in opinion. Since actually I thought I rated Ukraine quite high last year, and I wasn't mad because they won. I'm aware they most of the biggest reason they won is because of the sympathy votes. But I'm not mad, since if even there were no sympathy votes and they won, I would be happy. But I can see that opinion. But still, I think that even though they're 30 knots, they're gonna finish much lower. I honestly think that they're lucky to be the winner of 2022. Since if I heard that song, I really wouldn't be sure this song would qualify. That is the biggest issue with the song.
That's what I thought, because I was thinking they're very lucky they're in the final, because I don't think they would have. Especially if they were in the semi-final one, I think they would struggle a lot to qualify. But I think they will also be lucky because it's only televotes, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people still voting for Ukraine, mainly because of the war. And we can't forget there's a lot of Ukrainians living around Europe now, so I'm sure they will vote for their own country. And I was gonna ask you, how do you think Ukraine's gonna do with the juries? Because juries in the last years, they kind of been a little mean to Ukraine on the not exactly mean, but like last year they finished fourth on the juries, and the difference between juries points which was 100 and something, and the public vote was 400 and something. It was a big difference. And also the year before with the Go A, the difference was quite a lot, because they finished 10th, I think, with the juries, and second with the televote. So how do you think they'll do it this year with this song?
Oh, I feel like this year the juries won't be nearly as nice to them as they were last year. Again, I feel like that Stefania also had a lot more to offer than a lot of people give it credit for, and I feel like a lot of people are can't put aside the fact that it did win because of politics, and I think that's really not something that is a secret. But I think a lot of people's judgment is still clouded a lot by that fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the same juries won't be as keen on them as they were last year, because the song, even though the song is more modern, I think there is a reason. There is a discrepancy in the songs between the jury votes and between the public votes. Why some of the songs from the Big Five will be really successful in jury votes and not so successful in public votes, and etc. and so on. But we'll get to that later. Anyway, for Ukraine, I think we've said most of our opinions. What do you think? How high they will? What would be approximately their place in the final?
Well, before that, I just want to mention that I think the revamp with the orchestral part in the end was very smart. It definitely elevated the songs a little bit more, and I think it will keep people a little bit more hooked to their performance, depending on how they do on stage.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will be enough for them to keep people hooked, comparing with other songs coming after and before. But I think Ukraine will surprisingly flop on the scoreboard, and I think they'll finish between 15-20.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. I think they will, but I think it's not so surprisingly flop. Even though that I personally don't really hate the song. I don't even like that minimalistic approach. With those braggy vocals and a nice set of instrumentals, but the problem is that they have no variation, and songs with no variations rarely did well in Eurovision. And just because of that, mostly I would actually say that they will finish between 20th. They will finish in the bottom 6. I think that will be my prediction.
I think that not only the juries will ruin the chances to get a good placement. I don't think they'll do that well in the televote. I see a lot of songs getting a lot more votes than them on the televote, because I think they're like second on the betting odds on the televote, ahead of Sweden, which I don't see that happening. I think Sweden will surprise on the televote. I think Austria will get more than them. I think France will get more than them. I think Israel will get more than them. I think there's a few quite countries that will get more votes than them. Even Germany will get more votes than them. I see them getting more votes than them on the final.
So the public.
Yeah, the public. Yeah, I mean the public.
That's really optimistic for Germany. I'm really happy.
They are a very
yeah.
They are a very established band. They are.
Yeah, they are very famous, but we'll get to them.
Yes.
In the next video.
Next is the United Kingdom. I'm very looking forward to this.
United Kingdom.
So, what do you think of the production of the song, and mostly the production of the lyrics?
Production?
How to produce the lyrics? How they produce the lyrics?
Yeah, actually, I think this is a song. But I'm gonna let you start on this one.
Okay, I'll start on this one. Okay. When I first heard the song, I really liked it because I like radio-friendly songs because it's easy to hear. It lifts your spirit as well, and obviously, if you're gonna look at the quality of the song, lyric-wise, it's not exactly the most beautiful song in the world, but it was smartly done. It was smartly done because it's easy, it's predictable, and that's what people want to hear when they watch Eurovision. So, an easy song to sing. That's what I think.
I mean, that is something we can agree on, but I think you see it as more of a positive side than I do, for example. But I agree with you. I agree with you that it is very easy and very predictable. I agree on you with you.
But I mean that in a good way. when
Yeah,
you
but
can
I
that
don't.
in a bad way.
I know our opinions currently, but I love that. Yeah.
But I do think her vocals aren't the best ones. But I know you know what I'm gonna say, and you know that I'm gonna say that. She was sick.
I need to hear it.
They've been getting better for a reason. She's getting more healthy. They are getting better. They are getting better. And you know what? You are the one that says we should not judge by the pre-parties. She knows how to
Yeah,
sing.
but I wasn't judged by the pre-parties, and I still have the
In
similar.
this video.
The pre-parties just made it a little bit worse, but not much.
Oh no, because there are a lot of artists that every year there's a lot of artists they trash live on the pre-parties, but when it goes to Eurovision they sing completely different, because you can't put the faith only on the Eurovision parties, because the audio is not the best, the mics are not the best, the arena itself is not the best for singing live, and it's always different on the Eurovision stage. And I think I know she can sing well because I've seen her singing live, and obviously if she's gonna dance she needs to get that cardio working on, because she needs to move, dance and sing, and if she wants to sound well she needs to work that out. I don't think UK will do that well this year with the juries, not comparing with last year, especially not comparing with last year. But I think I see the televote going like San Marino with Florida, or going well, but for some reason I feel like it's gonna flop. And I actually see UK finishing either 10 to 15 or bottom 5. I can see that happening easily each way.
So yeah, it's really unpredictable. Depends on the live performance. That's what you mean, or?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she'll dance, because I think she has mentioned that she's gonna have girls and boys on the stage. Oh wait, that was Israel. Never mind.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Oh, she'll have only girls, I'm sure.
I really. This song is.
Listen, you have 1 page and a half.
You know,
You need to say something on 1 page and a half.
I could speak for 15 minutes now and I could say nothing, but I'm gonna speak about this song. Okay, so this song, let's deal with it. This is a polished pop song, but it's literally nothing more than a polished pop song. Then if you keep your radio on for 4 hours a day, you're gonna hear like 150 of these songs every day. That agrees with your point. It's predictable. That agrees with your point completely.
I thought you were going to say, if you listen to the radio for 4 songs, you'll hear the song like 100 times playing it.
But yeah, I'm being realistic. Maybe every 4th song is like this. But what the problem with me is, I can't understand how. I know you don't adore the Spaceman, but I can't understand how.
I give it a 10.
So, I know, but you talk about the live staging.
I
can't understand how UK can go from Spaceman from 2022 to this. This is a complete lag. I understand it's a pop song, has different meaning, different genre. I understand all of that. But this is a complete lack of creativity in a song. This is so incredibly formulaic. There's a formula. That's a pop song. We'll do that. Whoosh! It's monotonous. The song is repetitive. The lyrics are completely repetitive. And there is no structure. The song structure, it's 4 chords. It's literally 4 freaking chords, and 2 of those are played blocky. So you have it's literally 4 chords. The whole song is in 3 notes in all 4 chords. I said that this is a song that sounds like it was made for a beginner guitarist. I feel like it's too simple to be sent by a big country and sung by a relatively great name in UK, honestly. This is a song that I don't think does the justice first for the artist, even though her vocals are bad, but she's still a famous artist. I mean, I'm sorry, but this song is literally bass note, octave 1 and octave 3. So this song is 1 1 3, 113, 113. The whole song is so monotonous, repetitive. I'll give it. It's rhythmically good. It has a nice hook. It catches you. I'll give it that. It's rhythmically nice, but harmonically it's atrocious. Melodically it's atrocious. It has a random guitar that just gathered from nowhere. It feels like the whole song is just desperate attempt of creativity. We're gonna take this and this and this and that, and we're just gonna mash it all together, and we don't care what it looks like. It feels like the people who are creating the song were like, oh hell, tomorrow is the deadline for Eurovision, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna throw this. Like, it has ideas. I feel like this song has ideas. It pulled ideas from here and there, but it didn't mash them together well. They just mashed them all together. And I don't know, for example, let's divide it part by part, so I'm not just talking out of my ass, you know. So first, overall design of the sound, the whole impact of this song. It has atrocious vocal, 4 chords, and the guitar. And the guitar is just random, and everything is just random. And overall design of the sound is just, everything is not polished. It is tried to be polished in the studio version, but even after the studio version, all the flaws are just being shown in the live show. I could actually, I think I'm too negative about this song, to be honest.
Can I talk now? Because I've been waiting for like 5 minutes now. Listen, you said the song isn't whatever you call it for a big country like UK, but you need to realize UK quit for Eurovision for so many years. And
I mean,
we have to give them props for bringing a big name is like May Mueller for Eurovision, and she did make the song, but not for Eurovision. The song was made before Eurovision. She just picked it for Eurovision. That's what she said. She made the song a week before Eurovision, and then she was invited to be at Eurovision, and she picked that song that she just made. So the song wasn't really for Eurovision. She just picked that song for Eurovision. And I still think this song will be in the radios around Europe. It's super international. It's super radio friendly, and it's the song that will keep people hooked because it's very addictive. No matter how basic it is, it's super addictive.
That might be the case. I don't know. I was just looking for a personal point of view. I think the biggest problem is that this is not my genre of music.
Yeah, I think you should have started with that.
But honestly, I believe that this song, even though I personally disliked it, will do a lot better than some of the songs I like more. So I think that UK. First of all, she's a professional. She's a professional singer, and she's quite famous. So I think she will have the team who will fix her vocals until the Eurovision. Fix her vocals. Who will make her sing better, basically, in the performance. And along with that, I think Eurovision won't flop. They won't repeat the success they had from last year, but I think they will end up between the 10th and the 15th place.
Yeah, that's why I think they're gonna finish 10th, 15th, because she's dancing. I know she's dancing. We know she's dancing because she's been basically dancing in almost every Eurovision party, so I don't think she would be dancing there or not at Eurovision. And I think her vocals are going to flop a little bit, and I don't think that the juries will give her enough points for her to be a top 10. And I still see her flopping a little bit on the top level as well. But again, depending on the stage, it's not Spaceman, but I still think Spaceman got a little bit too hyped, just because it was UK giving a big attempt or effort to be good at Eurovision. I don't see why he won the juries. I could have seen him top 5, but not winning the juries. I think Sweden should have won. And you can see how overhyped the song was, because it finished what, 5th, 6th on the televote.
Yeah.
But anyway,